What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie and welcome to F1 26 My Team Career Mode. This will be the first episode and also only my second time actually even playing this mode. Basically, I did try last year, but it didn't really connect with me, and I would rather have done the driver career. I didn't have as many viewers at the time as well. I get a load more viewers on stream now, so I have a lot more motivation to give you guys a career mode, both recorded and live. So obviously the driver career mode is the one I actually want to do, but the My Team one is definitely one I am not scared to try, especially in this new era. So we have 24 cars on the grid, 12 teams. We are that 12th team basically, and yeah, 24 car grid is insane. So without further ado, let's actually click into My Team Career 2026. Let's do it, man. Should we do a custom season? Yeah, we'll do a custom season. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Lego Master? I was just replying to yours and retailer's comments about when I'm streaming, and I'm streaming now. Got 5 viewers according to my phone. It says 3 on screen. We're just about to get into My Team. What's up, Finn? Welcome back. Anyway, let's go. Custom season. We're going to do 16 races just like we are doing on the driver career mode. I'm going to remove the first 3 tracks because we're doing these in the driver career mode, and we're going to add back Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. What's up, retailer? You guys are well early. Been having such a mere day. So I was playing Dark Souls 2 and Call of Duty Ghost with my cousin for the last couple hours. Let's not do Miami. We'll do Canada. Do we do Monaco? Yeah, we'll keep Monaco. Austria, nah. It was so bad, but F1 26 made it better. Hell yeah. We'll keep Silverstone. Found out some things about the breakup and the reason. Ooh. Okay. We'll keep Spa. Zandvoort, yes. Monza, yes. Madrid, yes. Lucky you have cousins who like games you like. It's only one, to be quite honest. Baku, Singapore, Brazil we'll definitely keep, Texas we'll keep, Vegas no, and then Qatar and Abu Dhabi we'll keep, because I'm not doing Qatar in the first season of driver career mode, and it looks like we need 2 more races to add, so let's do, we could do Mexico actually. Oh gosh. We'll do Mexico, and God, I need 1 more. I guess we'll go with Vegas then. I guess we're going with Vegas. So yeah, that's the calendar. That's the calendar we're doing. So Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Canada, Silverstone, Belgium, Zandvoort, Monza, Madrid, Azerbaijan, Singapore, Texas, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, and Qatar, as well as Abu Dhabi. Good luck with the energy management, man. Oh, it wasn't too bad in the first episode of Driver Career. If you guys missed it, that is the channel trailer, so it will be the first video you guys see on the channel. If you click on my profile pic right now, add it to your watch later, be sure to watch that. Can't wait for Madrid. The bitch was considering the breakup for a while. That's wild. Anyway, do you guys all have the DLC? Retailer, do you have the DLC? Because I'm thinking of streaming like open lobbies tomorrow, and you know we can do Madrid like first thing. What's up, Zarif? Oh wait, I know you have it, Lego. I know you have it. But yeah, that's the calendar we'll go with. Recommended settings? Nah, I'm gonna do custom. Getting F1 26 DLC tomorrow? Oh, right, just in time then. That's awesome. So, yeah, we'll do like a big practice session on the Mad Ring. They have the DLC, I gotta buy it. Definitely worth it. I've really been enjoying it so far. I set an amazing lap on Madrid, guys. My second channel has been revived, so if you guys want to see my incredible lap around the Mad Ring, it is the recently posted video on the second channel, so be sure to check that out. If you can't find the second channel, if you're watching after the stream, it will be in the description. If not, if you're watching live, just go on my homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom to featured channels. You'll see my mate TJ's channel, as well as my second one. So, yeah. What's up, Quasmo? Alright, difficulty, we're going to stick with 98 because that turned out to be pretty good in the driver career mode. So, we're going to stick with that for now. Weekend structure. Have you beaten my Australia lap yet? No, I haven't had the chance. I haven't had the chance just yet. Do you really have to buy the 2026 pack? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But it is absolutely worth it. May or may not have gotten into some tense beef with her and called her the hard iron walked off. Shit. Okay. Maybe that's not something you should admit, but good on you, I guess. 9 people watching. What's up, guys? Be sure to check out the driver career mode episode 1, because that's the one that's going to be recorded and edited, and I'm going to try and put videos of that up pretty much every day that I'm not streaming my team. So yeah, we'll do 25% full qualifying format, basically what we did in F1 2016. So we'll just stick with the same rules. Career settings, we want this to be increased, that's for sure. Everything else stays default. I really haven't you know, explored my team much at all. Rules and flags, I think these are all the same. Let's do formation lap on, but we'll have it broadcast. Why not? Why not? In terms of the pit stop experience, we're going to have that broadcast as well, because in my team we don't actually play as ourselves. So we're going to go like, you know, onboard cam, broadcast pit stop, broadcast formation lap. Why not? You know, we don't do it on the driver career mode. Oh gosh. What did you do? Simulation settings. Yeah, standard. Weather and time of day, we want that approximate. Oh, I don't know if I changed this in the driver career mode. I'll have to double check. But I think that is pretty much everything. So yeah, let's confirm the settings. We'll go choose driver icons. So who can we actually have? No, we can't have the breaking point characters. Well, that's awful. I was hoping I'd be able to get Callie Mayer in the team. That sucks. Enable tutorials. Oh, there's an in-game manual anyway, so yeah, we'll skip that. So there's not all this talking. But here we go at the team headquarters. We're gonna make our team for the first time. Yeah, I get it, retailer. Why Callie Mayer? I don't know, I liked her character in Breaking Point. Right, we got to choose the owner. Okay. Well, we'll just go with the usual. Owner avatar. These old mutts. I don't like any of these. Actually, I think this one is pretty close to my usual one. Wait, these are on... Yeah, they're not all the same faces. Oh, what a good game. Join me multiplayer. So yeah, I didn't know you guys see the keyboard. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you can. It's very weird. Right, this one. That's it. I guess that's us. Maybe I could change his name. Yeah, I'm gonna change his name. Damn it. Alright, what are we going with? We got to. Great minds think alike. It sucks you can't drive as yourself in my team now. They're definitely going to add that back. So many people complained about it. They'll definitely bring that back next year. That's for sure. Owner avatar, yep, that's all done. So we'll go with Mr. Bugnut. Mr. Bugnut. People man. Oh, choose your professional background. So people manager. Every organization is made up of people, and managing people has been your speciality ever since you started climbing the ladder. You know that the team is only as good as the people in it, and are committed to empowering and developing your staff to allow them to reach their full potential. Your skills in this area will allow you to motivate your workforce and to complete facility improvements quicker. Yeah, that's fine, dude, but, like, just don't talk to her anymore. Move on now. So we've got head engineer, which is, you might suffer the boardroom and the politics, but the garage has always been where you felt the most at home. Your team's success will be measured on track, and this endeavor primarily is an engineering challenge. You've always loved those. Your experience and knowledge in that field will pay great dividends given the nature of the team and its goals. Your expertise in this area allows you to earn more resource points per week. Ooh, wait, that one might be useful. And then corporate focus. No F1. Okay. Let's go with the realistic one. Realistically, I don't know how to do any of these. This one, I think we could do this one. So yeah, choose your starting facility investment. Okay, yeah, we're going with basic. Choose your starting car development. Oh, we can. Oh yeah, so this is basically back marker, midfield, title challenger, just like the previous game. So no development. We're going to start right off the bottom. Choose the amount of cash to start with. Well, I don't think, let's be real, I don't think anybody is going to enter an F1 team and not have some money to spare. Let's be real. Like, that's going to be like ultra hard difficulty right there. We'll go with some reserves. Just some, you know. Team identity. Okay, we're going to go with the usual team name. Let's go. It's already still there. Okay, so usually it would go like purple. I'm pretty sure I just would go with black. And I think that would be it, right? Like purple, black, black. But we're actually going to do something different because the channel's branding is not purple anymore. So when you see me, you see orange and you see a cream-coloured sofa. So we're going to go with the cream-coloured because orange is already taken. I was doing a banger lap in Baku. I was like 5/10 up and I grazed the wall and it got deleted. So I raced and turned off my PS5. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there. That's crazy. Okay, I need to turn my phone brightness up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with the cream colour. Should we go with orange as well, like right here? Yeah, like orange accents around the side. Could go with a dark orange, but my room is pretty bright orange, so we'll stick with that. So we'll go cream, black, and orange. I'll try and fit purple somewhere in there, I guess. I'll try. Okay, yeah, so we're going with the cream colour. Oh, wait, I can actually tell by her clothes, so I might want to actually swap these two. There we go. We'll go with that. That looks better. Okay, team badge select. I already have one. Here we go. That's the channel logo that you see in the bottom right corner on the recorded videos. Had a really nice lap of Abu Dhabi time trial. I was about to beat, about a second behind Jordy's record. Dude, when I don't do those time trials to, like, set any good laps, like, at all. You know, I haven't really tried on those time trials. So I've got no memory of even doing them, either. We could go with a different logo, honestly. We usually go with the swirlies, the spiral. That's what we went with purple spirals in, like, this was our logo in F1 23, the last time we did my team. You gotta remember, I'm dog shit. You gotta turn some assists on, man. So I think we're gonna go with a completely different logo this time round. We could go with one of these exclusive ones, but I don't think, yeah, we can't change the colour. I'm pretty sure you get Pegasus from ranked. Like, from reaching elite on ranked. I'm not too sure, but you can't change the colour of those anyway, so I don't know what I want to go with. I don't want to be, like, too generic, though. What have we got in terms of backgrounds? I think I'm going to stick with, like, the circle. We could go with this. Can we, like, rotate? Oh, we can rotate it. Oh, yeah. Could go with something like that. Is that in line? I don't know. I don't know. It looks a little bit off. I don't know why. I don't know. I honestly just might stick with the spiral, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with it. I'm not really feeling the other ones, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. Teamwear colours, yeah, that's already all done. Now I want to play Team Career? Yeah, wait till tomorrow, dude. When you have the DLC. Corporate? Oh, here we go. So this is our starting sponsor. So we've got Exanon, X4MIG, and Seren. So Seren was the one that I went with originally when I was going to do the F125 My Team. I did one episode of it. It's unlisted, but you can find it in the playlist. I chose Seren. Yeah, like I did. I think what I did was actually like read from them, right? How do I have a look at that? Because I know there was something where we could... Oh yeah, more details. Here we go. So Exanon, let's have a look. Founded in 2019 by friends Andrew Alexu and Tobias Makris, Exanon's mission statement is to develop AI solutions. Okay, what about this one? Established in Germany in 1891 by Felix Hermann, X4MIG initially specialized in the engineering of precision machinery for various industrial sectors. Today, X4MIG stands at the forefront of engineering, pushing the boundaries in automation technologies, robotics, and high-tech manufacturing. Okay, that one is definitely looking to be the best one. In 1711, Martin Seren founded Seren, starting as a goldsmith bank in Queens, New York. Jesus, old-ass company. By 1947, with an expansion to multiple locations in New York, Seren evolved into a recognized banking institution. Today, Seren is a national bank with a significant presence, boasting branches in every major city across America. So I think the best one for a Formula One team is going to be this one. So we'll go with X4MIG. View loyalty rewards. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we're going to get the decal design. When do we get the full livery? Or do we get that like straight away? I guess we'll see, right? We're going with X4MIG, because the other guy is AI Slop, and the other one is a bank, which, yeah, I don't want as a title sponsor. So, this is the big one. We have never had so many engines available to us in My Team. Before, it was just Honda, Renault, and Mercedes. I think Ferrari as well. Yeah, Ferrari. There's no more Renault anymore. Instead, we've got Honda, Audi, Red Bull. It said livery was the 7th reward, I think. Could have a look. Could have an extra look. Oh, there we go. Number 6, livery reward. That looks pretty nice, you know. That looks really perfect for like a British livery. Hey, Islop is crazy. Audi pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, but you gotta remember, we're starting from the bottom, right? So we're not going to be able to get a deal with Mercedes, Ferrari, or Red Bull, right? So realistically, it's Audi or Honda. And to save as much money as possible, because we're tight bastards and we're stingy, we're going with Honda, right? But we're going to build a better chassis around that engine. We're going to work closer with Honda. So our engine and car, at the very least, will be more reliable than Aston Martin. Fingers crossed. So let's see who we've got here. We've got John Bennett. So some of these guys are new. John Bennett, I have never seen in my life. We've got Oliver Goethe, Rafael Villagomez, Luke Browning, Fornarelli, Cushmoni. Okay, we're going with Luke Browning. I gotta rep the Williams Driver Academy. So Luke Browning is absolutely going to be our first signing. That is without a doubt. So I was going to go with John Bennett because he was British, right? But I don't want to go with two Brits, right? I kind of want to go with this guy, right? He's got a really good rating. Fornarelli is pretty good as well, it seems. So I've not been watching Formula 2 at all. All right, guys, so Fornarelli or Goethe. Oh, he's F2 champ, is he? What, like reigning, like last year? Or is he just leading? Please pick John Bennett. No reason. You gotta give me some reasoning. I'm not going to pick someone for no reason. Hushmani's related to someone who I think used to be in F1 or F2, one of them. 2025 champ. Okay, Fornaroli, definitely. So it's either him or Goethe. And to be fair, his racecraft is really high, but he's also really expensive. But then again, we have a lot more money to work with in this one than we do previous iterations of my team. Oh, your second name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, I see that. Pretty overrated for an F2 champ. Really? Why is that? Is he like Porsche, where it was a pretty easy season? Or Drugovic? I think it was Drugovic. I don't know. One of those two had a pretty easy season because all the guys like Piastri and that had already moved on. I think that would have been... It could have been either of them. Could have been both. Right, so who are we going with then? Right, I've got 7 of you in chat right now. Are we going Fornaroli or Goethe? Or John Bennett, right? One of these 3. You just didn't have crazy competition and Invicta is Invicta. Yeah, wasn't Bortoletto on Invicta? That would make sense. I thought it was all equal engines though. What the hell? What happened to Formula 2? Come on, guys. You guys get to pick the second driver. I have to go with Luke Browning because I'm repping the Williams Driver Academy. Fornaroli? Okay, that's 2 votes for Fornaroli. Anyone else want Fornaroli? Yep, okay. That's 3 of you. That's 3 of you. So, oh wait, no, that's not 3 of you. Is it 3 of you? No, it's just 2 of you. I pick Bennett. Finn, what do you think? You're the only other one in chat that hasn't had a vote. Who do you think? Who are we going with, dude? Right now it's Fornaroli, unless Finn says something else. If Finn says Bennett, then I'm just going to have to flip a coin. I'll go with Fornaroli for a mix of drivers. Yeah. Alright. We'll go Fornaroli then. That looks like a pretty strong pairing. Definitely one that I think might be a little competitive, at least at the back for now, you know. At least we're not going to be like 2019 Williams or whatever. But yeah, we're going with Fornaroli. Alright, car, let's go. So we got a bunch of new liveries. Upon purchase of the 2026 DLC, you actually get an entire podium pass for free, which adds all of these 2026 liveries, basically. And a lot of them are kind of just remakes of the 2025 ones. So, I wonder if there's one that there is one that I definitely remember, but it's not actually here, funnily enough. It was the one I was using. Oh, yeah, this is the one I used before, like with the previous My Team that I was going to do. We could go with Quest. That really reminds me of the modern tribal livery that we had in F1 23. This one's pretty cool with the dolphin at the side. Use that in F1 25. Yeah, if you go back to my episode on there, if you can find it in the playlist, which is unlisted, you'd see it. Could go with DSB Optics. Looks really clean. We went with X-Formig, didn't we? So this would be our livery if we were going to stick with that. So we could go with this one. Exanon looks really nice. Synthwave. But to be fair, it also looks a bit unrealistic, so I wouldn't go with it. We got the Lewis Hamilton base livery. I don't know why that's still a thing. We haven't got the one that I really like. It's not here for some reason. The one that I had in beta. We just don't have it. It was an option on the 2025 car. It's the default on the F1 World car, but for some reason it's not here. Okay, so we could go with the XXY. I could, you know, I'm leaning more towards X-Formig, but I don't really like how it looks. I know we can change the colours, but I'm really feeling this one. I actually really like the look of this one. Let's change the colours, right? Oh, we can do different paint finish. Oh yeah, we were always able to do this. Never mind. So let's do mostly cream colour, right? We'll go gloss. Oh, but I want the halo to be black. Alright, what if we go with this, yeah? Full black, metallic. This can be orange. And then this can be cream coloured. I don't know, it looks a bit too much of a mess. I want something a bit more basic. Like this one looks really nice. I like this one as well. The PSD one. I've got no idea. I'm bringing back Mana Racing. Nice. Yeah, that livery would be pretty easy to recreate. I'm pretty sure like this one would be a good one to go with. Maybe like just it's a very basic livery, the Mana one. I really don't know what to do. To be fair, actually, the Compass one looks really nice. We could go with Compass. Go with the Dolphin one. Yeah, I'm feeling the Dolphin one as well. Red Bull. I mean, yeah, it does kind of remind you a bit of Red Bull, but instead of the bull, it's the dolphin. You know what? That's kind of hard. You know, I'm going with it. We'll go with mostly black here, right? Metallic black. We'll keep the orange. Oh yeah, there you go. That looks a bit like Lotus, doesn't it? Okay, so that would be the orange, right? We'll just go with that. We'll go fully white. We could go matte. We could go with a matte finish, metallic. I think satin is the best one. X-Formig, Dolphin Racing. Dolphin one is peak. All right, yeah, we're definitely going with the Dolphin one then. This one looks pretty good for now. Okay, yeah, I want the Dolphin to stay like that. What if I make this one orange? Oh, it kind of like fades. Oh, that's cool, actually. Yeah, it kind of like fades in from the Dolphin. This is perfect to have the purple then, right? The purple fading into the orange, perhaps? Kind of like my channel's colours, right? How we went from purple to orange. But we also need somewhere to put the cream colour. So, I guess maybe that. I don't know, though. I need to figure this out. I definitely do want to stick with that, the satin finish there. But this one's probably, yeah, this is probably best stay in black. Alright, so when we add more decals on and stuff, that's when we'll make it like cream coloured and stuff. So like the sponsors on the Halo would definitely be cream coloured. In terms of everything else, I quite like it. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. That's the one. In terms of the suit, I did already kind of make one. Yeah, I'm obviously going to use Neon Fusion. I already went with that. That one's got to be black. And then in terms of this, what colour is that even changing? I don't even see what that's changing. Oh, it's the laces. It's the laces. Okay, that will be black then. There you go. That's all you need. In terms of the gloves, I think we could go with like I always liked the jagged ones, so we'll go with that one. We'll change that to gold, and we'll just keep everything like mostly black as well. How are we feeling that? How are we feeling about that, guys? I wish you could see it a little better. Yeah, how are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling about that? Madrid world record is 127.3. Hey, I'm not far off. Yeah, I think we're going with that then. That's the one. That's the one. We could also match the gloves with that outfit. It's also a little bit more basic, but I do really like the Egyptian sort of logos there. I'm not really a big fan of the gloves to match, but we don't have those patterns anywhere else. I guess the PSD one looks pretty nice. Could go with the PSD. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, oh yeah, this stays black. We'll do this one. The cream coloured, the old gold. And then we could also go orange, but we could also go old gold as well. I think I do prefer the jagged one, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're sticking with jagged. That's the one. Shenzhen should I use? Are you making a My Team already? You may as well wait till tomorrow when you have the DLC. Alright, that's it then. That's the one. So we do need to put some extra liveries on. So how do I go about doing that? Corporate, that's right. And then customization. I know, but I'm in the mood. Alright. Yeah, race gear, here we go. Car. Driver number style. Oh no, it's put the X4 MiG at the side there. That's gross. Yeah, can I please move that? There you go, that's better. That is way better, way better. I mean, it doesn't look quite as good on this side, right? But, I mean, it still looks alright, so we'll stick with it. In terms of the nose, I do want something on top. Can we not put our logo here? Oh, wait, do I have my ranked logo here? Is ranked here? Because you do get a logo in ranked for reaching elite. Unfortunately, it's not here. I do get these other sponsors though, but I don't know if they add anything. But we'll go with this one. This kind of matches the. Oh, it would have if we had the third variant, but it is what it is. And we'll put that on the nose. Can we not put the logo on the car? I forgot if that was a thing or not. Because I know the team logo was on the car. Adding secondary sponsors boost your weekly income. Ah, okay. Yeah, can you not put your own logo on the car anymore? I know, like, it automatically went on in the older My Teams. That's a shame, man. We can only add one on as well. That's crazy. That's buns. But I mean, we've got to start somewhere, you know? Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Scale that. Perfect. That's what we'll go with. Can we not change the colour at least? No. Okay, yeah, so that's completely down to the sponsor itself. You'd think you'd have access to like all the options if it was like your title sponsor or whatever. Gonna go with Renault. Yeah, you won't be able to do that on this one, so... which number should we go with? I always like to go with this one. It reminds me of 2020, the font that they used to use for like 2020 and 2021. Or just those old F1 games in general. So, that's what we're going with. Boom. We've got like demon ones here. Cool. No, I won't go with that one. We'll stick with this one. Right, we need more like we need more gold around the car, for sure. All right, well, that's what we're going with for now. Obviously, I do wish I could change certain things, but we can't change the color of some logos for some reason. So, we'll just go with that. Oh wait, no, I need to put one on the halo. The car would look naked without anything on the halo. Okay, we'll go with Monomic. Why can't we have the good ones, man? I don't know, gang. I don't know. I don't really like that. Oh, we could go with... Can we go with that one? Venus? Hell yeah. I do want to put it down a little bit. Like more towards the middle. Be like a 40, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I need to rotate it. Like a single degree. And then make it a little bit bigger. Alright, that's good enough for now. Is that alright? I don't know. I really can't tell. I wish there was a button to like just straighten it out. I guess, yeah, that looks a little better, I suppose. Yeah, we definitely need to get that fan rating up, that's for sure. I keep exiting that. Oh, we can have multiple on here. Nice. Okay, yeah, we'll go monomic here. That can go underneath, and how does that look on the other side, though? Oh, that's fine, yeah. I do need to move it down a bit, though. Yeah, does that do the same on the other side? Unfortunately it does, but it's hardly noticeable. And we're not going to notice it while racing anyway, so it is what it is. Oh yeah, definitely want one on the inside. Oh, can we not take... I miss the old ones that we used to be able to put on the Halo, like Engineered Insanity or whatever, you know? But yeah, we need level 2 for the inside Halo one. Okay, fine. Right, let's wait for everything to load up. We'll see how all that looks. I like it. It's pretty nice. I just wish we could put the damn logo on the car. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean I can't put my own team's logo on the car anymore? There we go. I only just noticed that. That's better. Okay. In terms of... Oh, so yeah, we have to do, like, proper research first. So I definitely want to do aerodynamic first, because these cars are going to handle like dog shit, so we got to go with these. Can we do anything more? Not for now. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And then in terms of development, we need parts that are already researched. Oh, and then we have to assign them to like only one of the cars, unfortunately, or we can wait. I'm going to try and keep it even, because both driver ratings are pretty much the same anyway. Literally not going to score points. Don't forget to reset the default password from bugnut1234. Hell no. Nice, dude, nice. Big up for Mano Racing. Yeah, definitely need a lot of things on the car development, a lot of focus on that. I mean, what else would we focus on, you know? Why is the car strung up in the air like that? That's really unsafe. What the hell? I hope that's just like a random model and not, you know, the actual car.
So, we're gonna need to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to
Got
consider.
Victor in center. Go to driver talks? I mean, why would I want to sign a new one right now? I mean, oh, it opens in 237 days. Oh, and that's when they can move. So, one thing I wanted to see is if Yuki Tsunoda was still in the game. Why would they remove him? What's the point in that? Why would they remove my boy Tsunoda? Alright, well, we're going to open talks with Liam Lawson. Max Verstappen tried to join my team once? Crazy.
I've reached out with a very early preliminary inquiry to their side.
Yeah. You don't need to tell me. Yeah, we're going to have talks with Lawson, try and save him from Red Bull. And I'm not replacing Browning anytime soon, just to tell you guys. He's the Williams boy. We got to keep him. Then Lewis Hamilton retired halfway in the season. That's wild. I think that used to be a thing. Definitely in... I remember in F1 23 when the game first came out, because the calendar had been made longer and they didn't account for it, drivers would retire one race early. So they would retire before Abu Dhabi, regardless if they were in the championship or not.
Thanks.
Alright, cool. So we got some development to do now. And we got 2 of them, so we can actually... Oh, we can only do... Oh... So, dual development if we wanted to get it for both cars. So we can only get it for one of them, unfortunately. So, it's going to be done before Bahrain, and I think I'll give it to the driver that we won't be using in the first race. Right? I think that's the most logical solution to go with. Okay, next one we'll do is... yeah, we'll just do more aero. I just want to be able to turn the car better. Also, I've not driven Bahrain on this game just yet. In fact, I've barely driven any of the tracks. The only ones I've really done is Australia and the Mad Ring. That's literally it. And China. I did a bit of China this morning because I'm recording for the driver career. Back I was taking a warm, long shite. Ah, okay, dude. Thanks for telling us. Alright, I guess we're going to the grid reveal. I've already run out. I realised I was like 15 minutes late to starting the stream, and so I completely forgot to refill my bottle, but it is what it is. Here we are. I don't know why I don't like grid reveal. Yeah, and it takes like so long to load on driver career. On this one it hasn't taken so long on my team, but on driver it took ages. It took like a solid like minute and a half to load. You guys didn't see it because I edited it out, right? But yeah, that was long as fuck. Wish I could skip it. Can you not skip it? I'm not sure about that helmet, Fornaroli. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're gonna need to change that. That's gonna look disgusting on this car. Actually, it might not actually, because we've got more purple and orange. It looks disgusting on the race suit though, like with the cream color, the old gold. Like that just doesn't work.
Sorry to
What?
disturb. Need you for a moment, please, boss.
Which driver should be granted simulator time? We'll focus on Fornaroli because I'm going to start with Browning in the first one. Right. So looks like I've got to go back in and then redevelop. Oh no, it got delayed. Oh, man. And no available slots. So how are we upgrading our facilities right now, right? Oh, here we go. Facility improvements. So allows your researchers to be more productive. Well, which is the one that gives me more to be able to do, right? Research. Oh yeah, research expansion. Okay. What is that Renault engine known for being horrible at? Working. Guess what I got to eat? Hint, it's cold. Ice cream. How much we got? Oh, we got 12 million. Okay, we can go with all of this, right? Can we get multiple? Oh no, of course we can't. Upgraded intranet? Nah, pit crew training for sure though. And then in terms of corporate, we could go with a better audience engagement. Oh, receive $20,000 each time one or both of your drivers scores points in a race? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go with that then. Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that.
This one's gone according to plan.
What do you mean? Oh, our driver appreciated the extra time in the simulator this week. It's helped them make a noticeable improvement in their focus ahead of the next race weekend. Anyone know if you're able to sign Yuki in F126 or no? I did just check earlier. Unfortunately not. That was one of the things I was wondering too before this came out, which is a shame. That's a real shame.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Yeah, I know Yuki, dude. What do you mean, let's get that? Did I research anything else, did I? No, I didn't. So... Oh no, it's waiting for the other one. I can't do that. Right, so how much have I... Wait, what did I even research? I don't even know what I researched, but I've lost R&D points. Probably from that. Oh wait, no, it was the other aero part. I see, it's down here. 17 days, and they're just researching that one. That one's completed. Alright, yeah, we've got one that's getting researched, and we can't get it yet. Although we will be able to get it after the season break, I'm guessing. This is really long, by the way. Like, all these menus and shit, fucking hell. Maybe it's a good thing that I never tried to do this recorded and edited, because this is a whole lot. Okay, cool. That's done. Alright, engineer upgrade. Boom. And that's the research expansion. 3 days remain on the front wing turning things, and then, yeah, then we can add that to the car, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Come on. It failed again?
Parts failed during development.
You gotta be serious. You already delayed it. How much more time do you need to actually make these fucking things? Oh no, you did it. Oh no, that's single development. Oh. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I mean, at least we can still get it before Bahrain, but god damn, guys. You already delayed it. That's crazy. Just remembered I'm a mod. Oh, nice. Early talks. Talks with Luke Browning are sufficiently progressed for us to propose an initial meeting. I don't need you talking to me. I can read. Talks with Luke Browning are sufficiently progressed for us to propose an initial meeting to explore the possibility of a seat next season. Hell yeah. I don't even know who this guy is, the other guy. Finished 10th in the constructors standings, and there's what, 12 teams? That's easy. Team have made excellent progress with Luke, and it's great to have the opportunity for a face-to-face chat with them. We've learned what their expectations are, and the proposed contract terms reflect the extent to which our team satisfies those expectations. Ah, okay. That's cool. I don't see why I needed a whole last cutscene for that. But, alright.
We've got a bit more into the weeds of discussions following that first early meeting.
Shut up, dude. I don't care. Jesus, man. Just put it in a text box. I don't need this guy talking at me. Aerodynamics. Okay. We got 758 to work on, so let's do chassis upgrade now. Oh, we might want to have to do powertrain, actually. Yeah. Let's work on the powertrain. We'll work on that Honda power unit. Alright, how's things going in development? 6 days remain. Okay. And then we have to develop a second one. So our development is going to be so slow.
Boss, we need your attention on something, please.
Recent merchandise demand has exceeded production capacity, and our retail partner needs guidance on managing back orders and scaling production. Should we invest heavily to meet demand or take a more conservative approach? We'll do a small investment for now. We can't afford to be doing massive, you know, massive like spending sprees at the like before our first race.
Parts is now developed. After completing a single part, it will.
Shut up. I don't need these cutscenes for this shit. Jesus, man. They really bloated this mode. They've proper bloated it. We don't need all this. We don't need all these bloody cutscenes. That's why I don't like all the new FIFA games as well, and why I stick to the ones from like 10 years ago. Yeah, literally cutscene simulator. Like, we don't need... It's just cutscene slop. Oh, we can assign an upgrade now. Oh, it's just supplier upgrades. Right, so... Oh, no, that's applied to both of them, right? Yep, there you go. So, supplier upgrades cannot be moved. Oh, and we can move different parts as well. So we're already ahead of Aston Martin at the very least. Why is Senna aura farming in the grid reveal? Alright, we're going to put the downforce on Fornaroli. Not that it will do anything, because our car is buns and so is he, so it's not going to do all that much, but let's get to work on the second one. Unfortunately, that's not going to arrive until after Saudi Arabia, which is absolutely wild, by the way. Jesus. Yeah, this is going to be a very slow start to the career, that's for sure. I mean, being ahead of Aston Martin isn't much of an achievement. I mean, we do have the same power unit, so it is an achievement. We're just smarter than them. We just made a better car, better chassis. Who needs Adrian Newey when we've got whoever the fuck worked on my car? Alright. Finally, we're going to get into a race, and we're going to drive as Luke Browning. Or at least we're going to get into a race weekend. How long did that bloody take us? 52 minutes? Jesus. I'm glad I'm doing this as a stream, because as a recorded stream, or a recorded series, this would be vile to edit. Absolutely vile. With all the cutscene and menu slop. Like, there's so much bloat. It was absolutely fine before, you know? All you really needed to do was add the like sponsors and the, you know, driver contract stuff, and the new decal and whatever, right? You don't have to change all the menus. It all looks like super overwhelming, but at least this looks familiar. This looks really nice. All right. Just wanted to let you know there are no new upgrades on your car this race weekend. I understand this might be disappointing, but rest assured we're working hard to bring improvements soon. Oh yeah, we're from the POV of Luke Browning right now. Wish there were 12 teams in real life. Maybe one day. At least the weather is nice for this weekend, so that's good. I wonder how quickly our parts are going to wear out as well. Look at how massive these standings are. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's go. FP1. Finally. Finally getting into some action.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter.
Yeah, we got Monaco.
Session. It's great to be back.
I'll probably watch qualifying live, but I'm not watching the race. The race is always boring. There he is, with the Williams helmet as well. Awesome. Let's go. Nice. God, I wonder how slow this car's going to be. Race won't be boring because Monaco. It's always boring. Unless it has like a change of conditions, right? Like they did in 2023.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together. And obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
At least that makes sense this time, right? Because you used to say that in the old My Team things. When you were the owner, like, mute him. I am turning him down. I was already going to do that. I'll put him on reduced, right? We'll put him on reduced. Because there are some things that I do need him to talk about. Oh, this looks really nice, you know, with the two black cars in the garage. I like the lighting in here. Looks really nice. I mean, especially coming off of 2016, right? Especially with how, like, smooth looking around is. Like, look at how smooth that is. 2016, it'd be like, duh, duh. Not even that. It'd be, like, snapping everywhere. Alright. We still haven't got track acclimatization. That's wild. I don't want to do fuel management or tyre management. And I won't do it. We'll just do quick practice, to be honest. We could honestly do quick practice for the whole bloody thing. Though I am going to do race strategy because that actually is important. But for everything else, we'll do quick practice because it's not even me in the car anyway. Let's go.
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Alright. Luke Browning in his very first Formula 1 outing. Look at how plain this car looks. God damn. At least the gloves look nice though. Wow. I'm really loving the gloves. Fortunately, I can't move the speedometer at the bottom, which is a shame. And the graphics are so nice. Yeah, I was gushing all about the graphics when this game first came out. It was a big improvement over F1 24. You can't really tell over stream, but it looks even better in person, trust me. Oh god, it does not like turning. To be fair, actually, the tyres are really cold, and I haven't done anything to the setup neither. But yeah, this car, compared to the Audi, feels dreadful.
Okay, so from an aerodynamic perspective, the main changes are the new aero modes. Straight mode will give you less drag on the straights, and corner mode, more downforce in the corners. You can activate straight mode in designated zones that you'll see on track and on your MFD, and corner mode is automatic, so no worries there.
Alright. Yeah, honestly, it feels very similar to the F1 25 handler model, just a bit more understeer, because you've got less downforce than we did in the ground effect cars, unfortunately. But let's set a lap, see how we compare. You can tell, you can see the understeer. My team car is pretty wide, eh? I mean, maybe. I mean, now that you mention it, yeah, the nose looks pretty wide. This is how it looks on the usual TV pod, but since I'm not driving as myself, we're just going to go on board the offset, just to be a little bit more realistic.
Okay, mate, so word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode.
So that's what makes it blue at the bottom instead of yellow.
Recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy.
Yeah, offset has definitely grown on me in recent years. That's for sure. But, you know, I do like switching between them. My team is always just the base car, right? Yeah, the My Team car, the F1 World car, the same thing. Well, the performance is different. The My Team car is dreadful, but the F1 World car is equal performance, so... You know. It's the best you can get. Equal performance is like the best you can get. Yeah, look at how much we're spending on the battery. I've not even touched it yet, you know? I've not pressed any buttons for it. But we will go on hot lap in the next lap just to show you why it's not worth using boost mode in qualifying and just leave it on hot lap like you did on games before F1 24, which is actually quite nice. I've already seen some esports drivers like Jarno Opmeer, for example, doing his like first race, and he's using boost mode in qualifying and then wondering why he's struggling. Like, he's already muted the engineer though, so you can't really blame him. But the engineer was the one who told me as I was recording for Driver Career.
Okay, as you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode.
It might be this one here, actually.
Use it to make the most of that hybrid power.
No, never mind. But he does tell you when you're doing qualifying pace about it. Alright, hot lap, let's go. And look, it stayed stuck now. And it was really slow, but you do get a bit of clipping. Though you only really see it in the race if you haven't got overtake mode. Then it can get pretty rough. Oh, and if you haven't got S mode as well, so in mixed conditions, when all the little effects are turned off, you'll start slowing down. It's really wild. Is the engine meant to stutter out of corners, or is that traction control? Honestly, I don't know. It's always done that for me. It's always done that. For as long as I can remember, it's always done that. Even on like F1 23. We are getting nowhere near that Piastri time. But to be fair, we are on the hards, but even if we were on like softs, we'd probably not be doing it. Haven't played an F1 game in a good while, so I was curious. Yeah, for the past few years, it stutters out of corners. Oh, we did go quicker than Piastri, never mind. But then again, we were on hot lap the whole time.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Honestly, it might be worth... Well, I don't know where I'm going to move my camera, to be honest. I don't think anything gets in the way, anyway. The MFD is a bit lower compared to 2016. And there's also less information anyway, so... Things like fuel mix, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Is this going to be a single season series, or are you going to pick it up again in the future? We'll see. Because I'm not really a big fan of My Team 2.0 in general, like all the menus and stuff. It's just, there's a whole lot of bloat, you know, it's a bit overwhelming going through it. I don't really like it. So we'll see. But I do plan to do Driver Career Mode streamed after the first season anyway, so even if I don't end up doing more than one season for this one, you guys will get Driver Career anyway. On stream after the first season. But yeah, for the recorded episodes, they are... the first one's out right now, so yeah, be sure to check that out, add it to your watch later. Very good episode, very good first race. It was literally my first race on this DLC. I did a race on the Mad Ring earlier, absolute chaos, but I really enjoy driving on that track. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very enjoyable track. Awful for racing, right? Maybe it'll get better as people learn how to drive it, but man, even against the AI, that shit is like, nah. But time trial, very, very fun track, very technical. If you like technical tracks, the Mad Ring is going to be a track that you'll love. Very fun track. I think I've hit my limit with it though. I don't think I'm going to get a better time than I already have. I think they might be doing like a handling patch in future. Certainly they'll be changing some of the track limits, so I'm definitely not going to go as fast as that neither.
Engineer Mark here. What a great time to bring a new team to the sport. I am so up for this. A whole new car and power unit to get to grips with. So I'll talk you through engine and aero modes. You focus on the driving.
Of course. Alright, let's do some race strategy then, shall we? And then, have we got we don't even have qualifying pace? That's crazy. So we'll do that at the end. Guess what I've not said in a long time? Don't you dare say that phrase.
Okay, let's have some nice steady laps here, please. Just a managed pace, like you would in the race. That's what's going to give us the best data.
I don't know why you hate it so much. Because it's annoying. I don't really like how both Audi and Ferrari are red. Surely Audi should be like a greyish silver, right? And then Ferrari keeps red. I really don't know. The race strategy is pretty important. This basically dictates fuel load, which is why I do it, because I learned my lesson back in F123 when I ran out of fuel quite often towards the end of the second season, I think it was. Ferrari should be white at this point. Yeah, I mean, ugh, that car looks dreadful. Oh, I can't even use... Oh, I can use overtake boost. Wait, why is the battery percentage disappeared? That's weird. It's not supposed to do that. I honestly like the Ferrari livery. Wow. You might be the only one. You and whoever designed it. That happens to me. That's wild. This is the first time this has happened to me. Is it? It might just be a my team thing, because I haven't seen it in any other mode. How am I supposed to know how much battery I fucking got? I can't even fix that. That's wild. Wait. That's crazy. Just change cam and go back to it. I mean, yeah, I could try that. There we go. Thanks, Lego. Yeah, it's a shame we're not able to, like, move that just yet. Like, they haven't added it to, like, OSD customization. I don't like it being so big and in the middle. Like, I like it, like, in the middle, like, just above the wheel, and a bit smaller. And a bit see-through as well. You can't move this one. You can move the previous one, the 2025 one. Like, I can show you where mine was. I mean, you already know if you've seen gameplay before, but... It's meant to be, like, down here, right? Because in the TV pod, right? It's, like, just above the wheel, as you can see, and it's a bit see-through as well. But that's the 2025 version of it. For some reason, they don't have that on... they don't have the option for us to change the 2026 one, so it's just absolutely gigantic. Nah, already tried, dude. We just can't change it right now. It's a known issue. I guess it was just an oversight, because there's not even an option for it, so I guess they just completely forgot. They'll add it eventually. It's not a huge deal. It's just a little bit annoying, right? It's a little nitpick. I would rather move it. I'm really glad we got Luke Browning. I remember wanting, I think it was either Luke Browning or there was another Williams driver when I wanted to play my team last year. I forgot his name though. Zach O'Sullivan, that was it. I couldn't get either of them. Next month we get the Williams FW48. Yeah, because it's just this chassis right now, isn't it? Which is a shame. I'm glad I didn't choose them. And I'm pretty sure Audi need an update as well, because they're using the same steering wheel that they had as Sauber. So that needs a bit of an update. Everything else is fine, just not the steering wheel apparently. I'll have to have a look at an Audi on board again, but it does look very similar to what they had in previous years, so we'll see. But at least it's not the bloody F1 World steering wheel. This big chunky thing, like, this steering wheel's fucking huge. Like, you look at Red Bulls, for example. It's like so much smaller. I'm most likely going to add Red Bull and Ferrari's wings. Are they all like incomplete? Not that I mind, you know, you barely even notice. Because, like, you know, you're always looking at the TV pod or whatever. I will say this though, the AI definitely are a lot better here than they have been in the last two games. Maybe even further than that, actually. They were really passive in F1 23, so they're just as aggressive as they were in F1 25, but the acceleration isn't nearly as bad as it was there. But that doesn't mean they're slower. They are generally quicker. It's just, it's a bit more of a natural quicker, right? Just like it always was, just like it should have been. Anyone seen Mercedes wing update from Monaco? Nah, I need to catch up on all that, to be honest. I also need to do my setup. I didn't do my setup again. Macarena wing? What the hell? Why have they named the wing after a dance? No clue. That's wild. What about the kebab skewer that Ferrari had? What happened to that? They had it in testing and then it just like disappeared. I think it came back for like a single practice session at one point. I don't even know what that was supposed to accomplish. For real, I wanted to see that. I wanted to know, like, what data they had, you know, like, just to see if it, like, had any performance gains or performance losses, or if it was just, like, a nothing burger. Or a nothing kebab. It does look ugly. The Mercedes one, oh gosh. God knows what that monstrosity will do though. God, it must look really bad if you're referring to it as a monstrosity. So far so good though. We're a lot higher in the standings than I thought we might be. Being ahead of the Alpine is a great start. Worse than the 2014 Dicks? I don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one. Those cars looked hideous. Those cars looked ridiculously bad. And they were ridiculously bad as well. Those cars were fucking dreadful. Yeah, they were shocking.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Literally.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Yeah, and let's get a setup on, get the softs on, see how quick we can go. honestly, I ended up finishing like P18 in Q1 in the driver career mode. So I wonder where we're going to end up here. Of course, there's like 2 new cars, but that's myself and some other. That's myself and Fornaroli. Well, Browning and Fornaroli. So, if we could finish like ahead of P18, that's going to be really surprising. So I'm not sure if we'll beat that. But then again, this is Bahrain, not Australia. So yeah, forget what I just said. Literally doesn't matter. And we're not even doing Bahrain in the driver career in Season 1 anyway. Jesus, I thought that wasn't going to slow down then. Swing is the worst thing since the 2023 Merc No Pods. One of the best looking cars ever. I think you mean the 2022 one, because the 23 one was just all black. It was boring. It looked nice, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't call it like one of the greatest looking ever. It was just the 2022 one in black. I think the 2022 one looks amazing though. That's one of my favourite looking cars ever. Too bad it was crap, you know? But if I ever play F1 22, that would be the first car that I drive. For sure. Alright, let's test out these softs. Oh wait, I need to do a setup. So I definitely want more aero. This is what I always do. I hate how understeery these cars feel, so I always put a bit more aero on the front. Imagine the 2022 car with side pods. That would have looked nice. I'll keep all that the same. Pretty much what I do in online, besides the aero, because we didn't have that much understeer before in the ground effects era. I am going to miss that era. I already am. But, you know, I like all the extra stuff that this regulation has added, you know? At least in game form, anyway. But it does feel a bit video gamey, so I can see why the real life drivers don't really like them. But hey, at least it's not the 2014 cars, you know? Whatever happens, at least it's not those cars. But yeah, overtake mode makes the battery just easier, really. You get more battery allowance and all that, so it's not going to be this easy to manage the battery in actual race trim. I have no idea what brake bias is or how to use it. All my setups are default and I'm proud of that. Yeah, I've noticed that you don't do any setups. I actually like try-harded with the setup on Madrid. Like, I was just, like, testing all these different stuff, reading all the descriptions and stuff. Like, I put the front suspension, like, way softer than the default one is. Just so I could go over the curbs easier. Because you have to go over curbs a lot on the Mad Ring. At least in its current state in-game. Again, I do think they're going to update it, basically. I always try to do setup because it makes me feel fancy. Nice. I usually don't do it. I just like tweak little things here and there, what I think need improving. I mean, F1 2016 taught me about the toe in and toe out thing, so I definitely do that now, just to give myself a bit more oversteer. The wings are the most basic stuff, though. Put more on the front and you can turn easier, but you go a bit slower. Jesus, this understeer, though, is wild compared to the 2025 cars. Jesus, man. EAI low-key going to nerf the Mad Ring chicanes? Oh, for sure. Especially that second one. People can cut that completely. 2015 taught me how to launch Rosberg into space. Nice. Seen a video of the second chicane and it's so crazy. Yeah, you could cut a lot out there, but the second curb of that chicane will catch you out. Because you can't cut that one. The amount of times I had to... Like, Sector 1 in general is actually, like, really difficult. The rest is kind of just Jeddah, Sector 1. Like, imagine... I don't know, man. But it does feel like Vietnam-esque, where it's, like, so narrow. There's barely any, like, chance for overtaking. Alright, I guess we'll retire from the session now. Why are we parking it? Oh, I should have just jumped to the garage. Engine failure. Engine off, engine off.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
We did go the quickest, but that's a false omen. We were on the softs, on hot lap. So it literally means nothing, guys. Don't get your hopes up. We are not making it out of Q1, most likely. Unless this car is magically better than the Audi, then maybe. Don't give me Vietnam PTSD. I did that track with the 1988 cars. I'm honestly glad that you have F1 2020 now, because it means the next time I go back to that game, we can play that online. Because I joined this one lobby online on 2020 in the video I did, and the guy just crashed me out right away. And he was the one person online that day. Like, I don't know how long he was waiting, and he was probably waiting a long time more after that because he decided to crash me out. Everyone needs to race motorcycles. No. This is way better than motorcycles. Way better. Not even close. Okay, right. Quick practice now. Just so we can get all those R&D points in, because it's the only thing I care about. Put the video look I was on about in your post comments. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll definitely look at that then. That was the Mad Ring one, right? Definitely got to look at that one. Motorcycle racing lines are too hard. I haven't played a MotoGP game before. How would you guys feel about me playing that? Could do NASCAR as well. I have been meaning to do Dirt for a while, but Dirt is an arcade racer, so it's completely different. But WRC, that's the thing. I could get like just one of the older games just to, you know, like really cheap, just to play it on the channel or stream it. If it's got a career mode, I'm definitely down. You know? I've been meaning to get into a WRC game for a while, but I want to know which one has the best career mode, so it's the one that I enjoy the most, you know? I don't care if it's like from 10 years ago or whatever. I've raced motorcycles IRL. Cool, dude. Nice. Le Mans Ultimate. I don't want to get any new games, right? Because I don't know if I will necessarily like it, you know? It's why, like, the first Call of Duty I bought was Ghosts, right? Because it was the one I was really most interested in, sure, but it was also like £12. So, yeah, £12 at CEX. So, you know, that's what I went with. And then I had like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2 remastered, and Black Ops 4 through PS Plus. I got all those for free over the years. Never played them until I got interested in Call of Duty, and then I played them. But Black Ops 4 was my first Call of Duty that I played, and then Ghosts was the first one that I owned, and the first campaign that I played. And I did that shit on Hardened. I don't know what went through my head then, right? But I did it on Hardened for some reason. I remember trying Hardened on COD 4 when I did that after Ghosts, I think it was. Got my ass kicked on Charlie Don't Surf. I think it was Charlie Don't Surf. It's one of the first Marine missions. I was getting my ass kicked on Hardened on that. Even on regular, I was getting my ass kicked by COD 4. It is so much more difficult than Ghosts. I do want to go back through Ghosts on Veteran at some point, though. That's for sure. I love the Ghost campaign. It is so fun. It is essentially Modern Warfare 4. Like, it's like Modern Warfare 2, in a way. But also some of the pacing of the missions is like COD 4. So it's like a mix of COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. I can't speak for Modern Warfare 3 because I never played that one, unfortunately. I just watched all the cutscenes. You hated the Ghost campaign? I thought that was shit. I thought that shit was peak. I thought it would peak. I thought it was great. I want a Ghost 2. You know? I think certain aspects of it could have been better, right? But we've had way worse CODs. Even before the last few, you know? We've only had, like, 3 good CODs in the last few years. In terms of the campaigns. Like, Cold War was really, really good. Like, really good as a Black Ops 1 sequel. And Black Ops 6 was pretty good as a Black Ops 2 prequel, I think. So, like, I thought Black Ops 6 was great. Finished the campaign in 2 days. Nice. But yeah, Black Ops 7 broke my heart. But you guys already know about that if you've been on the channel since then. That campaign was... Oh, God. I'd been looking forward to a Black Ops 2 sequel for years, right? I never got to play Black Ops 2. But I watched all the campaign cutscenes and stuff. So I knew, like, everything about the story, like Raul Menendez, Section, Harper, etc. I never should have pre-ordered that game. I should have got Sonic Racing instead. It's one of my biggest gaming regrets. Don't get me wrong, I liked Black Ops 7. I played it till Master Prestige, but it's not one I'm going to go back to because it didn't really stand out. Extinction storyline was good. Yeah, I do need to play that. I've done Point of Contact, but that's about it. Oh, you can't do R&D in this screen anymore, can you? Damn it! Damn it, man. Alright, let's do quali. Alright, so, on both... Oh, no. I don't want to spoil the next episode. But you can imagine I went out in Q1 as well. Or at least that's Q1, because I haven't done actual qualifying on China yet. Grind Point of Contact?
It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Maybe. I definitely prefer to play multiplayer. You see McLaren's Monaco special? No, I literally have not been on social media lately, so I wouldn't have seen it now. Got a bunch of teeth to go. What, on Extinction? I know those are like tokens for something. Which team are you driving for in the regular career mode? Now that's something you gotta give me the view for, bro. I ain't gonna tell you. You gotta watch it to find out, bro. You gotta watch it. Just click on my channel name. It'll be the first video that... Oh, wait, no, it won't, because it will be this that pops up. But, you know, go on my recently uploaded videos. It'll be the first one that you see. So, check that one out. Because I work really hard on the driver career videos, right? Like, I spend practically half the day editing that. You know, like getting all the replay cameras and stuff as well to make it even more cinematic, right? I always love doing that when the new one comes out. Eventually I get burnt out on it, and that's why I end up streaming it instead. But for that first season in particular, I edit that the most of, like, the only things I work harder on are the music and, like, the music I make and the video essays. Although I haven't done a video essay in literally a year since my Size Matters review, which was a good, like, 9-10 months ago. Like, it's been a long time. Anyway, That's enough yapping. It's time to get out on track and set a lap. Oh, hold on. Takes like 1,000 teeth to get the Cryptid Slayer ammo. Yes, me and my cousin got some help from someone just randomly joining our extinction lobby, and he was constantly dropping Cryptid Slayer ammo. You also got to have the DLC maps to get that ammo. Oh, that sucks. Have you been making videos for a while? Nearly 10 years, bro. Nearly 10 years, and only this year have I started to get consistent viewers again. I was in 2017 when I was doing WWE content, but yeah. Since then, I've kind of been doing a mix of everything, haven't really stuck to anything. Even now, I don't, right? I mostly do F1, but I've got other things that I do here and there, like Dark Souls, like just Souls games.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
Call of Duty, obviously. Although Call of Duty, I've stopped doing recorded videos now because they never really got that many big views. Like the odd one did here and there, but that's about it. I mostly just stream that now with Ghosts. And we'll do the same with Black Ops 6 when they finally take that off of the COD HQ. I cannot wait. I want to play Black Ops 6 again, man. I miss that game. Especially now that they fixed the armory as well. So we can unlock all the different weapons again, so I can go for dark matter without having to use like fucking snipers or shotguns or whatever. Just things that I don't want to use. Just let me use my full auto slop, man. Or semi-auto, you know? I just don't like using just one bullet guns. Because then I'll just sit in hardcore all the time trying to get them done, and it's just not enjoyable. That's what I ended up doing in BO7.
Okay, mate, so plenty of changes.
And BO6 back in the day. Just sitting on Nuketown and Stakeout. Just, I don't know, it's not fun. Guess what age group mostly watches the vids? Probably around your age. It's about the same for me. The average, anyway. The average viewer is younger than me, but I do have people that are older. 35 to 44-year-olds? That's wild. I mean, I've seen some of your content. I don't know how that would be appealing to 35, 44-year-olds. I understand me, right? Because I'm playing games that are like decades old, so I understand Country Bear watching, for example. Because Ghosts is like 13 years old. So I totally get that. Even though you could check the average age of viewers, it'll be on the YouTube Studio app. By the way, guys, I've just revived my second channel, so be sure to check that out. I'll be uploading random clips. Probably not Call of Duty clips though, because my age people started Everything You See Before You. Crazy. 56% male watches the vids. That's more than me. I mean, that's less than me, I mean. I think mine is like 90-something%. I don't really appeal to women, apparently. Is this an arcade game? No. Kind of. It's like a simcade. I think that's how I would describe the F1 games. It's kind of in the middle, like Gran Turismo. Though it is closer to sim than Gran Turismo is. But it's not like Assetto Corsa or iRacing, so it's not like that far. We've already nearly run out of battery on this lap. Like, I had to lift and coast into that corner. Gran Turismo is a simulator? It really isn't. Cars don't move like that in real life, bro. They just don't.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
They call themselves a simulator, but they're not actually a simulator. They're close, right? But it's closer to Simcade, you know? Getting a PS5 soon, and Ghosts will be a #1 purchase for me. What do you play it on right now? I'm guessing PS3. I know people still play that, but apparently it's full of hackers now, and that's where people transfer all their modded accounts from, apparently.
And that's P13. P13.
But is that last? Oh, wrong button. Been on 2.5k subs for 4 years. That's wild. I'm not right now. Oh. Well, I mean, that's why you're tuning into my streams, I guess. Oh no, we're not. We're not last. Wait, race director. We might be last. I don't know. Viewing lap times. We might be last, guys. Yeah, I think we're last. But then again, only 13 drivers have put times out right now, so we'll see how things go. Verstappen's doing a hot lap. Had a PS4 Pro and sold it? That's wild. Why would you sell the PS4 Pro, man? That's wild. For some reason I get so many views, but always 2 likes and 0 comments. 0 new subs. I mean, yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. YouTube algorithm is strange. Yeah. For damn sure. You think going live's best? No. Luckily found Sly Geordie like a week ago. I just decided to click on it and here I am. Nice. I have been picking up a bit more traction this year. I don't know. I haven't really been doing anything different. Well, Lego, Troll and Sad Retailer all came during the career mode series, and that's something that I've done before multiple times. So I guess I just got lucky this year. And then since then, obviously, I've been doing like open lobby streams and people tune in just to join and stuff. Kind of just farming viewers off of that. 23rd. 23rd. We went slower than our teammates. Great. Well, that's not good at all. I mean, obviously, his car is quicker because we put an upgrade in that one, but I bet that's because we nearly ran out of ERS. Yeah, we're literally last. We nearly ran out of battery, like, right towards the end of the lap. So, yeah. Unlike Australia, that could be a real problem. Didn't really happen in Australia, so I think at some point we're going to have to lift and coast on the quali lap just to make sure that we set a good time. Which is wild. I've not had to do that yet.
Okay, engines fired up.
I didn't even have to do that in China when I was recording sprint quali. The one viewer is me. But you got some views off of a couple of views off of me when I was looking at your thing. I was actually doing my Mad Ring laps when you posted that. And then, I'm actually really glad that you did that because the idea popped in my head that, oh, I could just post like, you know, random time trial clips on the second channel. Like, I just put my throwaway videos on there, you know? I mean, I've been looking for a reason to fucking use that channel again for years. By the way, the second channel is called Sly Geordie Extra, so, be sure to subscribe to that. Especially if you like watching Souls content. I've not been doing a lot of that recently. I am doing a marathon in October for Dark Souls marathon. So, yeah. But I have a lot of clips of me beating bosses just off stream. So, they'll all be going on there. So where would I even lift? I guess actually round here would be a good option. Because I seem to lose it coming down the hill. So, like, I lift maybe here. And then, yeah, kind of go out from there. Okay. Next hero, we're fully charged. Right, let's see if we can, at the very least, beat Fornaroli. My race pace is really good, but I'm still experiencing some growing pains when it comes to qualifying. And I forgot to put hot lap on. My bad. There we go. Okay. Come on. We gotta be able to at least beat... To be fair, actually, the Audi power unit is actually the weakest on the grid, apparently. The powertrain is, I mean. According to the vehicle performance comparison. Surely that'll be upgraded soon. Or updated soon, should I say. It's good improvement so far. There's some more track evolution as well. See, like, we have a lot of battery at this point. Use a little bit of boost. I'm going to lift and coast into the next corner. And hopefully that'll get us down the hill. Yeah, we do use quite a bit around here, actually. Hey, what's up, WJC? Use boost all the way to the line. P18 again! Oh my god. I guess that's my thing. So we're out in Q1, basically. But I'm ahead of an Aston, I'm ahead of an Audi, I'm ahead of the teammate.
We've just been pushed down into P18.
Nah, I just went up to P18, my brother.
Okay, we can take you.
I'll take it, I'll take it. P18 is not bad. Out of 24 cars, is not bad. Got English tomorrow morning and music in the afternoon. These exams suck, bro. Yeah, I forget how long they really drag on. But there's so many to do, you know? And that's what you go to school for years for. It's all building up to that. Verstappen P16 is wild. Oh, no! I think Hulkenberg just went up. That's P19. I think cars are still setting laps, so we might be worse than P19. Someone, yeah, Verstappen did not do well. Or he might have only just set his lap. His second lap, to be fair. It's P19 as it stands. This is not the worst. Far from the worst, actually. It's crazy that we got 24 cars on the grid in this mode.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying.
I literally can do no more. This is the fastest we're gonna get, bro. I like this though. I can't remember the last time we struggled in the beginning of a career mode, right? I mean, to be fair, in the first episode of Driver Career, spoilers here, sorry, we did really well. Like, really, really well. About as well as you would expect, but qualifying is a whole different story. So it gives us a whole lot more to work for. But yeah, this car is definitely worse than the Audi, that's for sure. Not the worst on the grid, but then again, it's not hard to beat an Aston. I don't even know where we are in terms of the vehicle performance comparison, and I can't look at the data station for some reason, unlike Driver Career. But yeah, that is us out of Q1. Not that far off, to be fair. We only need to finish P17 to actually make it through. So it is pretty much exactly the same as it was in 2016. Which is funny, since we're coming right off of that series. when we played that game. Fornaroli 2/10 off the pace. So yeah, we got some work to do with the car, that's for sure. But we're not far off. He's only 2/10 off. I don't even know if he set another lap or not. You know, we'll see how he does in the race. But obviously, like, his overall's well down as well. Like, if we had like Alonso or someone in the car, we'd probably be a lot quicker. Alright, well, here comes the race. 14 laps. We are only doing this one race. Next episode will likely be on, well, not Saturday, unfortunately. What day is it today? It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, so it would have to be like Sunday or something. So I've got a driver career mode episode coming tomorrow that I'm working on. That's a big one because it's a sprint weekend. And maybe I can get to work on another one right after that, if I have the time. I could also go live tomorrow as well and put off the driver career mode episode for another day, but I don't know. I could do both, actually, because I can upload the driver career mode episode a bit earlier, and then we can do another episode of my team. Oh, no, I said I was going to do online races, didn't I? Yep, okay, so driver career mode midday, evening tomorrow, at about 4, 5, 6 p.m., whenever I can get it finished. And then we'll be doing some online races, starting with the Mad Ring, with some of you guys, if you have the DLC and want to join. I know Lego Master does. Retailer says he'll have it. So there's my mods at least.
This is the 2026 World Championship. New regulations, new cars, new fuels, new drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Verstappen, Sainz, Hadjar, Albon, and Pierre Gasly, Lawson, Colapinto, Oscar Piastri, and Ocon, Behrman, Lindblad, Valtteri Bottas, and Nico Hülkenberg, Browning, Stroll, Perez, Alonso, Bortoletto, and Leonardo Fornaroli rounds off the grid. Now it's time to head down to the track.
All right. Yeah, so at least we finished ahead of, like, the Astons and, you know, we're about as competitive as I expected we'd be. Browning is number 7?
And now 24 cars and 12 teams on the grid.
Exactly, Crofty. This is what we always wanted. More teams on the grid equals more action and more for us to talk about. Brilliant.
Well, why didn't you talk more? All right. Oh, softs to mediums, soft to hards. Why would we go soft to hards, right? I guess maybe we could if we, like, pitted a bit earlier, right? And then, even then it wouldn't be worth it. Like, it's still quicker on the on the mediums. Why would we go on to the hards, bro? No way. We'll go mediums. And we'll go a lap earlier as well. I do love an undercut. Oh yeah, and I forgot I put this on broadcast.
Right, here we go then. The formation lap gets underway as the drivers prepare themselves for the
Norris on the hards? What kind of strategy is that, bro?
Hoping to start this season on a high note.
P19. We did qualify ahead of 5 cars, which is nice. Nice to see. So, not the worst start.
So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring planned strategies are all in place.
Oh, let's go, man. This is exciting. There is Luke Browning, ready for his F1 debut. Fornaroli as well as the team. Sly Team Racing's first ever race. Let's see how it goes. The new era is underway. Oh my god, and we don't have the greatest start. Of course, this is a pretty weak car. Never mind, actually. The boost helped us a little bit there. We'll have to lift and coast into turn 1. Get some of that battery back, of course. It's a pretty good start. We're up into P18, so we've gained 1 position. Use a bit of a boost now. Maybe we can start challenging Lindblad. Side by side with the V-Carb. Also making his debut. Can we get the move done? It's quite the battle. Bottas covers the inside, and he did that by accident because he's looking to make a move on Behrman, which he might get done here. We're up into P17. But you're going to see a lot more lift and coast compared to previous F1 games. We maybe get the pass on Bottas here. He covers the inside. I'm going to dummy him and go around the outside. Who's going to have the grip? Who's going to have the boost? And it looks like it's me. But we might have used a little bit more than we ought to have. Doesn't matter for now. We're in front of Bottas. We do have to watch that battery though. Harvest just a little bit more as we come around the final corner. We are going to get overtake mode, so got a little bit more battery to work with.
Overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Here comes Lindblad. We'll lift into turn 1 here. I'm not going to fight him too hard. I do need to get this battery back. Unfortunately, Bottas has a lot more, and that's what happens when we use too much boost on lap 1. It looks like we could make this 3 wide here as Lindblad and Bottas go side by side. We managed to take the position back on Bottas. Asking too much of the tyres on that corner he was. So we settle into P17. Pretty good race so far for Browning. Not sure about Fornaroli. Let's see where he gets up to. He is just behind the Aston Martins, so he does have a good chance of doing something, but the Astons might work together. Not that it matters, they aren't fighting for points or anything. And neither are we at this stage. Going to dummy Lindblad this time. And we do need to start catching up to the pack in front, so
Okay, overtake enabled.
maybe it was a better idea to maybe let Lindblad further out in front, I don't know, but we do have some catching up to do. We're going to let Lindblad back in front. He wants the pass anyway. Even if we'd have fought him, he would have had way too much overspeed for us to deal with. Fortunately though, because he's back in front, we do get overtake mode back. We're going to use a little bit of boost to get past him. He's out of battery. Here comes Valtteri Bottas in the Cadillac. You know, another debuting team. And we actually lose out on both positions there. Lindblad boosting a little bit towards the end, managing to save some battery. We are definitely struggling a lot more than I thought we might, as Hulkenberg in the Audi now overtakes us with even more boost. Obviously, we've got the lowest possible upgrades, right? The lowest possible parts, so our battery is going to be awful anyway, right? So maybe we've just got to be a bit more strategic.
For a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
It's not going to be that much of an issue. Not with the DLC, the dirty air has been dialed down. Thank God. It's got to be one of the worst parts of the last couple of games, I won't lie. Realistic, but not fun. So I'm glad it's gone, for now. They'll probably bring it back. We'll try and lift into this corner, get a little bit more battery. We are still going to get overtake mode. Other drivers are still using quite a lot of boost. I've lifted there though. And here we go. Side by side now. A drag race with the Audi. We're catching up to the Cadillac as well. Lindblad running out of battery. Can we get this move done? A triple overtake here at Sakir. Round the outside of Lindblad. And it is done. And we still have plenty of battery to spare. Let's make sure we stay out ahead. Using all the battery we can. And now we can switch it off. We're in a much safer spot now to recharge the battery. Lindblad's going to try and challenge it into this little section here. I'm going to defend that as we try even harder to recharge the battery. I have it completely turned off right now. Meanwhile, we're losing even more ground to the cars in front. So it's not looking good right now. Hopefully they can all back each other up. It is Oliver Behrman in the Haas in front. Lawson in front of him. Not sure if we can compete with those cars. We are struggling with Lindblad. He is all over us in that V-carb with the Red Bull Ford power unit. He's challenging us once again to our inside.
So remember, when you get within a second, you'll get access to extra power from the hybrid system in overtake mode.
Yep, I know. Definitely have to put him on critical at some point. We do have 2 more laps to go until the pit stop. That's a lifting coast there. And unfortunately, we did not get it. Oh wait, we did get it. We did get overtake mode. So Lindblad overtook us at precisely the wrong time. And look at Hulkenberg. Look at the overspeed he's got there. Absolutely crazy. We're looking to maybe retake it round the outside, but Hulkenberg shuts the door quite soundly there. Maybe his speed in the Audi could actually help us catch up to the pack ahead. There's a giant train up ahead which actually poses quite an opportunity if we can get close to it. Of course we are doing the undercut next lap, so anything can happen. Hopefully it goes our way. But I love this, man. Definitely a lot more competitive than the last few F1 games. I have no idea who that is, by the way. Alright, we're up into P16. It looks like we have caught up to the back ahead, so luckily staying behind Hulkenberg for a little while. Trading overtake mode with them and stuff has worked in our favour. We can stay within a second of Behrman. It is going to be a big help. Bit of battling going on ahead between Lawson and Colapinto. Let's use boost mode now. As much as we can to catch up to the car ahead. We are boxing this lap, but the fact that we've caught up to the back ahead is a big deal. 3 wide between Ocon, Colapinto and Lawson. They'll be costing each other so much time. Could we maybe get a pass done on Behrman here? Let's see. Look at the battling going on here. This is absolutely amazing. And we had to brake a little bit harder there. But we are past Behrman. Maybe we could get side by side with Ocon here. I am going to try it. Late break. Side by side with Esteban. And I think we might have just about done it here. Yes, we have. Great overtake. P14 is exactly what we would have wanted towards the end of our first stint here on the softs. We can probably get a move done on Colapinto as well. He is using boost as well. He wants to get past Lawson. So I'm going to back off. We are pitting this lap. There's no need for unnecessary squabbling. It will just cost us time.
Okay, so managing the engines.
Speaking of squabbling, the Haas cars are squabbling.
And you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment.
Of course. Right, we're pitting this lap. If everything goes to plan, we'll be one of the only ones.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Alright, And in we go into the pits. So, let's see how things go. Of course, we are the first one in the race to pit, but we're going to get an undercut. We'll have an extra lap over the other cars on fresh rubber. That being said, we will also have older tyres compared to everyone else, so we do need to make the most out of this outlap and the next lap after that.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Yeah, we need to make the absolute most of this, so I'm going to stick on hot lap just for this lap to try and squeeze the most time that we can. Oh my god. I'm rewinding that. I think that was shenanigans from the steering then. It just wouldn't turn. Then again, we are on... No, we're not... Oh, they are pretty cold. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they're pretty cold tyres. My bad. Didn't think of that, but whatever. If that happens again, we'll keep it. Yeah, we want a very quick out lap here. That's why I'm on hot lap. Let's see where we end up. Alright, we'll put that down to medium now. Cars will be pitting on this lap.
And that's Leonardo coming in for his stop.
Okay, that's good. The fact that we go early means our teammate pits one lap earlier as well. We've completely ran out of battery. But we've overtook a bunch of cars here, so that's good. Piastri down in P17. I wonder what happened with him. Maybe a slow pit stop. It's Ocon behind. Over a second, but he might find it quite easy to catch up, especially since we need to save on battery.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.8 seconds.
We'll just turn the deployment off for now. Not sure if we'll catch up to the cars ahead. They have gone onto softs after all. We need to save more battery, so I'm going to let Ocon pass here. In fact, actually, we're going to get overtake mode as he drifts out of the final corner. He's trying to use boost to stay ahead of us.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
He's ran out of battery doing that, though. Side by side. We'll go down the inside. Sainz up ahead now in the Williams. We should be able to make the move on Ocon's stick. There we go. We get overtake mode for the whole lap as well. We show Ocon the long way round as he's trying it yet again here. Great battle between me and Esteban right now. This is P12, and this is for track position as well. Not sure if any more cars ahead have pit, but this has been a great strategy for us so far. Pitting earlier was exactly what we needed to do. P12. Need to catch up to Sainz though. He's not far off, and he's on the hard, so we're on softer tyres.
Hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
So we'll have better grip. Fortunately, we will not get overtake mode anymore. And our battery is going to be depleted by the end of this straight. In fact, it already is depleted and we're harvesting now. We are getting closer and closer to Sainz though, I think. Like a tenth closer. Two cars are battling up ahead. I think it's Hajar and Albon. If they could keep battling, holding each other up, we might really be in for points on debut here. So that would be really good luck on my part. Right, I'm going to chuck everything I have into this straight. Try to get within a second of Sainz. I think we just about did it. No battery left to spare, but we do have access to overtake mode, which will give us more battery throughout this lap. For now it is depleted.
Gap to your teammate behind, 12.6
Albon
seconds.
has lost a ton of pace though. Somehow. At one point he was battling with Hajar, now he's just been overtaken by Sainz. So maybe we can see the two Williams fight, and there is a point just up the road. 4 laps to go. Let's crack on. Yeah, Albon's really slow for some reason. Is something wrong with his car?
Albon just ahead. Push for that position. Time last lap, 1:34.3. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing.
Yeah, there's gotta be something wrong with his car. He's run out of battery, but so have I. Could have made a move there, unfortunately, but, you know. Oh! Bit of a lock up there from Albon. And we have the move done. Big mistake from Albon. God knows what's going wrong with his car right now. But there it is, guys. 3 laps to go. And 1 point is right there. Just off in the distance. Can we get it? Can we get that single point? That would mean so much at this stage. In our first ever race. Can we get it? We've caught up to Sainz before. At this point, the hards might be better than the mediums, however, so we'll really have to see. It's going to get close. Fortunately, we don't get overtake mode. We just missed out on it. In fact, Albon might overtake us now. We'll try and keep this. Little bit of a dive bomb down the inside, but what works, works. We might not have enough to catch up to Sainz, you know. I think the battery's just too weak. So we definitely want to improve that pretty quick. Still a chance. We are within a second. There's a chance. But it'll have to be on the last lap. It's not much of a chance, but there is one. And that's all we need. Within a second now. We're going to get overtake mode. No battery again. It runs out so fast on this car.
Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, we just got no battery. It's so bad. It is so bad on this car. That's definitely something we got to look at upgrading. The points were right there. Or at least 1 point was right there, but I just can't recharge the battery well enough. Not with this car. Not in its current state. Needs some development, but P12 is not a bad place to start. And obviously on a different track the results might have been, well, different. But we weren't far off. If the Williams have fought a little bit more, I think they worked really well together, to be honest. That's what happened. And now, yeah, Albon, whatever issue he had before, definitely doesn't have it now. I guess he didn't have access to overtake mode before, I'm not too sure, but yeah. Pretty good start, right? Unfortunately not scoring points, but, you know, we're a brand new team in our very first race. George Russell sets the fastest lap as Charles Leclerc wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're going to come home in our first race in P12, which isn't bad at all. I don't know where Fornaroli is finished, but we'll find out when we take the checkered flag for the first time.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Pretty good for a first race. There was a chance at points. Well, I say a chance, maybe there wasn't a chance, but we were close. That's the main thing, we were close. And Luke Browning gets driver of the day. Not bad for his debut.
It's King Charles today. He wins.
It's always great to kick off the season with a race victory. You hit the ground running, and it's really good for your confidence as well moving forward. It's so important to set off on the right footing, and that's exactly what they've been able to achieve today.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't know about...
Well, Charles Leclerc wins.
What an end to another fantastic weekend.
Oh, that's a shame.
Thanks to everyone who
Needed
joined
the
us,
highlights.
And we'll see you for the next one.
It's alright, I'm pretty sure I can apply the livery onto the 26 car and then get a screenshot through that anyway. But Fornaroli, unfortunately, yeah, 24th. Well off the pace, about 2 seconds off. Yeah, that's a shame. So we have a lot of work to do with this car, but it's not a bad start in the slightest. In fact, it puts us the best of the rest. Of everyone that didn't score points, we had the best result of them. But yeah, we definitely want to get our first point straight away as quickly as possible. The next one is Jeddah, so that could be a really, really difficult track. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's it for the Bahrain Grand Prix, and that is it for this first episode. So I do want to thank everybody for tuning in to this episode of F1 26, my team. This will be a full series, mostly for the first season, and I'll see how I feel about this mode by the end of it. but we are definitely going to be streaming driver career mode later on, once the first season of that has concluded. So if you've missed the first episode of that, be sure to check that out. It is the most recent video on the channel. It's the channel trailer. After this stream is concluded, it will be the first video that you see on my channel homepage. So yeah.
Bit of a setback here.
Yeah, next up is the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So, yeah, I'll take that, whatever. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time for some more F1 2026. Peace.